Sure. So my name is Oliver Klein. I'm one of the solutions architects who focuses a lot on the emerging technologies for Amazon Web Services. So Amazon Web Services is a company that has a platform that allows you to use services to connect your devices, build your applications, sophisticated, highly available applications on the cloud. Yeah, I think IoT is actually a bit broader than just connecting devices to a cloud computing environment. It's a lot around what kind of data you're collecting and what kind of sense and use you're making out of that. So I foresee a lot of trends around data analytics and how we can build better machine learning models around the data that we're collecting, and how those machine learning or deep learning models can be used to potentially influence a positive outcome. And the other thing that I would say is a lot of companies now really start to connect a lot of their devices or things and sensors to a shared environment, and it's about understanding how we can strike partnerships or how we can create open ecosystems around those data sets or data points being shared to create an overall delightful customer experiences beyond just a single company, but really an entire ecosystem for everyone who builds devices and integrates them with a cloud environment, for example. One of the big key benefits of using cloud computing and specifically Amazon Web Services is that we do a lot of the heavy lift and shift around actually maintaining a system that might be connected to a cloud environment. So with AWS, we have services like AWS IoT that allow you to connect billions of devices securely to a cloud environment, in a very easy manner using our APIs or software development kits that we have for these devices. We have lots of different services that allow you to quickly get an insight and understanding of those data points that you collected, and maybe share them out to the world using services like API Gateway, etc. So what that means for an end consumer is, by using platforms like AWS, they can really focus on building the things, focus on building the end outcome for their consumer, the companion apps that they might want to have, and they don't need to focus really on the heavy lifting and shifting around what does it mean to have global load balancers and data centers and all of that stuff, which really accelerates their development pipeline. So I think there are a variety of things. When we talk about monetization, it's not necessarily as an uplift monetization, but sometimes it's also around how connecting devices can help you to be more efficient, for example, to have a better operational efficiency, reduce some of the costs that you might have around running your businesses. And we've seen that with a lot of our customers that have built on top, in the IoT space, have built on top of our platform. They often use that information to just make smarter business decisions, to have, if they have a truck fleet, to make sure to predict engine failures before they happen. If you have a food supply chain, for example, to make sure that you can predict the kind of food usage and reduce the amount of food waste, for example. So there are ways to actually have tremendous amount of cost savings by adopting IoT. The other element, of course, and I think that is what a lot of people are thinking also, is there are new potential products that can be created by connecting devices from different companies potentially together that create potentially complete new business models that can, in that sense, then obviously potentially be monetized. Absolutely. So today I was talking a little bit about some of the things that Amazon is doing, specifically internally, around what we're doing around our Alexa voice services and our Amazon Echo and Echo Dot devices, which allows you to use your voice to interact with a cloud computing backend system and extend those capabilities. And we talked a little bit about what a lot of our customers are doing, like Philips Healthcare, how they improve the doctor-patient relationship. We talked about companies like Dash that allow you to have your car connected and really take the sensing information to optimize the fuel efficiency of your car. We had scenarios or customers that build it on top of our platform, like Sonos, who build speakers and optimizes the acoustic of that speaker in every room using the ability of a mobile phone and companion app and obviously connected speakers. So I think today we shared a lot about the capabilities around how platforms like AWS and the capabilities of IoT can really drive new business models and make some of these things more efficient. Show has been great. I think it's really great to see all the people exposed, see all the different kind of technologies that we see, and obviously great presentations along the way. I think there are lots of different trends out there, lots of device manufacturers that build great devices that start to be connected, and I think it's about coming together here, and what I really appreciate is that we have people who exhibit from all kinds of scenarios, from device manufacturers to solution providers, to partners, to people who potentially help implement that, to companies that might not have their focus in technology. So I think the takeaway here for me is really to be able to connect the network with the people that really make it happen.